I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. We're back today with air guns, in fact BBs. BBs are probably one of the most popular things there is for plinking. You know, knocking things over, having a target that swings around or whatever. But the one thing that is common with it is no matter what you shoot, pellets, BBs, 22s, whatever, you're going to tear the target up. And eventually that's going to be with most of them. But in this case, you know, you're usually shooting at something like a can. Don't take long to re-tear these up. And we're going to be shooting at one of these. But here we're going to talk about plastic bottles. It's something you don't really think about. Well, you do and you don't. But there are different materials. Here's three different ones right here. Now the one thing that I've done is, I mean, look at this one. You can tell. It sounds lightweight, and it's probably going to chew up the most. We're going to shoot at this stuff. Here's one here. That's a water bottle, but listen to it. In fact, that thing just fell off just easily. And even if you push it, you don't hear a lot of crinkling or anything like that. It's got a good, strong sound to it. Same with this one. So that's the type of material that you probably want to go at. And you know, I was talking to you about swinging around. The more that they swing around, actually, normally, I'm not going to say all the time, they have less damage. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can really do these with bottles, which is nice. You can tie them around here, and then they might be a little bit off center or something. Or you can take the cap off and drill a hole right down the middle and put a wire or string or whatever through that cap, tie a good knot underneath it, of course, and then it will swing back and forth nicely. In fact, out at Cedar Oaks, we got the perfect place for it. Yeah, I do here too, but we're not going to be doing that today. We're just going to see what the strength of this material is by using a Daisy 35, the Powerline 35, which is this one right here. We've used it before. This is my pick-me-up-and-shoot BB gun. And of course the Umarax, the NXG, is the one that I've always used for the pellets. That's a rifle barrel. This one is not, so I use this for BBs. And we're going to put, oh, probably about 4 pumps. We're not going to go crazy with the pumps due to the fact that in most cases, when you're just plinking, you're not putting all 10 pumps into it. So what do you say we shoot at these that I have set up down here, and we'll just see what it'll do. We're going to bring them back, and then we're going to compare them. So let's take some shots, and we'll see what happens. Okay, you're down there on the targets. I'm going to shoot from here. I'm going to get my safety glasses on first. By the way, I'm using Daisy BBs in my Daisy Powerline 35. So I figure match it up good. So we'll take some shots of that. We're going to start with the big one, of course. Got it. And every time, of course, you got to recock the thing, but like I said, we're going with 4 shots on each one. I should say 4 pumps. Now you notice one of them there that I got that I did not put up here when I was telling you about is the cardboard. Now, I know that sounds kind of strange, but if you get a good thick cardboard like on those center things in the industrial type toilet paper things, they're pretty good. We're going to shoot at that can, and of course that can is probably going to take the most beating. Well, I shouldn't say that. The next one might take the most, because it's a thin material. Okay, now we're going to pick those up, we're going to bring them back, take a look at them. I got them back, and you know, the results actually kind of surprises me. This one, which I said would take the most beating, I think it hit right here, but I'm not sure, really. And we know it hit it, knocked it over. Nothing on it. No banging. Okay. The can? Yeah, hit it right there. You can see that. Put a hole right through it, all the way through. So the can will not hold up real well. At least those light aluminum pop cans. This one, another one that I think I found the hit. Yeah, right here. That's it. We may shoot at these again just to see again. This one kind of surprised me. Went right through it. But you have a bigger mass. Now that makes a difference too. You have a bigger surface. You hit that, and that hit it just dead center right there. And as you can hear, the BB's inside of it. So let's take another round of shots. We're going to put these same ones down there, shoot them again, and see how they hold up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, instead of just 4 pumps like would normally be doing probably, I'm going to put 6 pumps in, because, hang on. Okay, now 4 pumps, of course, went through that one, and we're going to shoot up. We're going to go left to right again, and let's see what we can do. I think that one went through, just like the other one. So we're going to see what the 6 pumps will do. Nice thing about this is very easy pumping, this gun. Okay. Well, we heard it hit that can. Didn't knock it off, but it definitely hit it. I got a feeling it went right through it. I'll take a look once we get it. I'm going to shoot again at the bottle, and then maybe I'll come back and shoot that can again. Okay, we're going to take another shot at that can. Alright, now there should be 3 rounds into that thing. I'm going to go down there, we're going to take a look at them and see what the 6 pumps did. Okay, here we go. Now I got all these picked up, and you can see that one hit every time, and it's chewing it up. So this won't stand up as long as far as being shot. Yeah, you can shoot it quite a few times, but it's still really going to tear up. Let's take a look at this little crispy critter, as I call it. Definitely there's spots that's hitting. There don't look like there's any holes through it. Now this really, really surprises me. Pellet would have definitely gone through that. And we're not talking about pellets here. We're talking about BBs, because I would say that most of the time, especially for people that are just starting, they're going to be plinking with BBs. And actually BBs are kind of fun. It makes a challenge because a BB isn't all that accurate. Now let's take a look at this one. There's 1 BB inside, and that one we already knew about. But with 6, I see no place, unless it went through the same hole, but it didn't come out. So that was pretty durable. There's 2 BBs inside. So I'll tell you, this is weird, but I do think that I hit the exact same hole, and I'll show you up close here. Here's the hole right here, and it looks like it's got a pretty good slot to it, and I think I hit the exact same spot both times, and because there are 2 BBs inside of it. So take a look at this one. Definitely see the spot, no BB inside, but I hit right where I aimed, because I always try to shoot at the label, and right here, here's where it hit. It's definitely a little bit of a crack. Might just be the, oh, here we go. Okay, it went all the way through. Here's where it entered, and here's where it exited. So still very tough plastic. It didn't go through until we fired with 6 pumps. So the higher velocity naturally. I mean, that's for sure. You go to 10 pumps, I'd say it's going to definitely penetrate these. But for plinking and that, I wouldn't be going. You know, just put in a few. You can also shoot a lot faster that way. And 10 pumps are the max. You know, when you're using one of these, don't go overboard. You don't need any more than 10 pumps, because all you're going to do is damage the gaskets that are in there. All those seals and that, you don't want to do that, because it's just going to wear the life of the gun out in a hurry. And by going less, you're still going to shoot. You're still going to do good. I mean, I hit that, well, like I said, this one here had to be the same exact spot each time, and I hit it with 4 and 6 pumps. Didn't make any difference. And a lot of times I will shoot these at 2 and 3 pumps. Still hitting things pretty good. And if you're shooting an indoor range, definitely you want to go with something that is less pumps, and 2 pumps will do you. Shouldn't be any problem at all. Put the safety on here. Well, it really won't go on because it's not cocked, it's not loaded or anything else like that. I was having a bit of a problem though with this gun, where when I pull this back, the BBs did not want to come down through here. I don't know why, but that's a problem with the gun, and we're not really in on that right now. We're not reviewing it. I just wanted to bring it up to let you know that you might run into that with this. Yeah, the BBs were, and there's plenty of BBs in here. I can see them. There's the port you load them in, and they're definitely down in there. But for some reason, it just wasn't wanting to come in and load properly. But anyway, you've got an idea now on what you can shoot. And definitely take a look at your materials like this. This is, I can tell the difference. This is a, I don't know, it's just a more durable plastic. All you got to do is squeeze it. But you can tell they work, so it gives you some ideas of what to shoot at. And until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.